Hello, I'm Sherm.
I'm Cece, and this is Sharon and Cece.
Hi. Damn, like y'all be looking at her like.
Yeah, like you could start us off, like all YouTubers. Just like, well, I ain't gonna name them. I don't want to give them credit, but I'm just saying.
I'll see what I go through every day. This is what I go through. So today we're going to talk about how we met. So would you like to do the honors? Explain how it happened?
Jesus Louise. They can stay right there. It doesn't matter. As long as they can hear us. Can they hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us.
So, are we going to say, I'm supposed to tell them how everything goes? How we met? Okay, so what happened was, what?
Go ahead. I'm just waiting for you.
Okay, so what happened was, I, back in my past, always said, I'm going to say it all, so don't get mad. I don't date big guys. I'm just that type.
Fat. Go ahead.
Okay, fat, yeah. I don't date fat boys. That's just me. And I always been like that ever since I was in high school. You know? But, once upon a time, I got sick of these skinny niggas cheating on me. I got sick of them cheating on me. So one day, what was it, like this year? It was this year? Yeah. This year in January, when I had left, I was like, oh, I want me a fat bear. I want me a big bear. I don't want no skinny bone person. I want me a big bear. So I just kept on saying it, and I like literally posted up on Facebook and was like, okay, where's my big bear? Somebody comment under there and said, oh, here I am. I said, you too skinny. Get out my comment. Get out my status. So the person got mad at me and reported me, but I didn't get blocked. So I'm good on that situation. So then, like, one day, what was it? My sister had came over with her husband and her kids to our house. And she was, like, watching Twitch. And I'm like, what are you watching on Twitch? She said, oh, one of my friends. I said, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden, she sat down. And she was like, wait, I'm going to show you guys if you want to see a thing of my friend or a picture of him, on Twitch. I said, yeah, I want to see him. So I said, as long as he's fat, I want to see him. So she showed me a video of him. He was up there doing the Twitch stuff and everything.
Disrespect.
How is it pure disrespect?
Continue.
My sister showed me the video and everything, and I was like, what? I said, wait now. That's my husband. I said, tell my husband, I said, come home. And my sister was like, ooh, let me text him under the thing. What was she saying on your end? Because I don't know what she was saying on your end.
You want me to say it? Like,
yeah, I want you to say all of it. I don't care. I want you to say each.
No, I can't say. I got to keep PG.
Okay, well, keep it PG because I forgot a little one in the back.
She basically said in so many words to come through so she could get the value. I gotta put it like in a nice terms. And then it went right from there. She saw me. Now let me give you backstory. She saw me. She got, I think her sister messaged her about me. Cause her sister asked me, cause I met her sister online, streaming. She didn't say, gave her my picture. She sent me a picture of her. I didn't know it was her. All I saw was some yams and some white shorts. I was like, all right, but I ain't say nothing not to look too thirsty because I'm Jersey dude. You can't be looking too thirsty. You gotta act regular. So I was like, all right, send my picture. At the time, I got curved by Seth, yours truly. I was like, I ain't dig nothing. I went back on my business. I was straight. Come back later down the line. Guess who spent the block? And when she spent the block, I had to remind. I was like, yo, bitch, you curved me. In my head, you curved me. What you doing here, shorty? But then, me being who I am, I was playing my game. Sister said, hit her up. I just continued streaming because I was like, man, I ain't gonna hit her up.
I only curved him because I was in a relationship. I don't curve people if I was not in one.
That's not what I was told. I was told.
And I didn't see a picture of him either.
But I'm telling you, I wasn't told this. I wasn't told she was in a relationship. I was told she's not into big dudes. So I was like, all right, whatever. I didn't know this because the story, I found out some of the story later as I got to talk to her. So fast forward a little bit. After the stream ended, I can't remember what game I was playing, but whatever. I found me a little bear. For those of y'all who didn't out there on Facebook, y'all know that bear is famous.
I think he was playing Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I was playing Mortal Kombat. Don't take shit. But anyway, use the famous bear. Just slid in the DM. Well, I can't slide. I'm too husky. I belly flopped in the DMs. And the door just opened up.
It was a big bear. He texted me and said hi.
So I said hi, and we just been vibing and talking. Now, I'll say this. I won't suggest nobody do what I do because I went off of my gut feeling because she's a quality woman. She got... You over here being horny. Like, yo, what's up with you?
So what? And my husband.
Anyway, so I met her, and then thing was, we was talking. I told her, like, yo, I'll come down there in August. Now, I'm a truck driver. I had no PTO. I keep it a buck. I had no PTO to come meet this girl.
Same here.
The PTO was coming all the way in August. So I was being honest up front. I was like, yo, I can't come see you right now. Because if I come see you, I'm going to lose my job. Because I was on some. I was nailing on my last leg because I was tardy the whole year and they implemented no new system. But that's a story for another day. So she pulled up on Facebook, said, "Yo, I'm gonna fly out to you." You know, they saw that. They was like, "Oh, Sherm got it like that." Yeah, just like that. You see me.
Everybody thought I was fake. I thought he was fake for a minute myself.
They thought I was getting fish candy.
It's called catfish, not fish candy.
She got one off finally. God damn. But anyway, because a couple of joints on Facebook still saying like, "Oh, I don't think this relationship is real. You know, it just happened, but we never took pictures together." So somewhere in March, her little happy ass flew out. She flew it out to me, risking it all. And I was risking my life because I didn't know what she was on. I didn't know she was going to steal my lunch, cut some bacon off my back, or whatever. I had to go find her at the airport, Philadelphia Airport. For those of y'all who are around this area, Philadelphia Airport, that shit is, that thing is a zoo. I don't want to be going there and rush hour traffic. Mad car, she walking everywhere.
So this is my part where I start speaking. Okay, first off, I was scared to get on the plane, okay? When I first bought my ticket to come here, I was like, okay, I don't know if I should or shouldn't. Because, you know, we didn't know each other that long. It was February 28th, started dating March 6th. We had started making plans to get married and everything. He started paying for all the stuff to get, done. And after he had did it, March 19th, I had flew myself out. And I'm telling you, when I went to the airport, I was shaking. I was texting. I'm like, I'm nervous. Because this was my first airplane ride. Like, I was scared. So when I started walking on there, somebody was like, are you okay? I said, I don't know. I might pass out. So they ended up giving me some water. And I'm texting him before I even flew off. I said, I just want you to know I love you. I know we're not married, but if I die, I just want you to know it's all your fault. Because I flew out just for him. So when I had land, So when I had land, I let him know I was here, and he was like, "Oh, I'm here." Now, okay, let me tell you how I imagined him to look. I didn't expect him to be tall. I was expecting a midget, a fat midget. Okay, like those, you know, the Teletubbies, where they squeeze their heat in and they squeeze out. But I was scared. So then I was like walking around everywhere. And I'm like, okay, are you almost here? Because somebody's staring at me weird and everything. And the person's like, oh, do you need a cab ride? I didn't need a ride. So I just kept on asking him, like, where are you? Where are you? He said, I'm here. I said, well, I don't see you. He said, well, keep walking around, walk up or down or something, and you'll see me. So that's when he told me to turn around. I'm telling you, Big Bear was Big Bear, and he was tall. And I was like, oh, hey there.
She's A1 burnt. I love him.
It ain't burnt like Usher.
You go for 2 for 2? 2 videos you did? You're done. You're washed.
Okay.
You need some time. You are washed. So
you mean how they eat the tides? Or pay the tides? Okay.
Get out. You might as well laugh.
Okay. Go ahead.
Now, this is the part. Now, when I synced her, I knew she was short, but I didn't know how short she was. Like, when she walked up to me, I was like, yo, come here, give me a kiss. You know, I was on my Jersey nonsense. See how it worked. Now, if it failed, and she said, nah, I'm good, I'm trying to get to know you, I don't move that quick, I knew I had to step back a little. She gave me that kiss. It was over. I knew I had it in the bag. Now, this is where I know I had to make sure I had to get stepping stools throughout our home for her. Because she couldn't even look over the trunk while it was closed. It was done. So, as she gets in the seat, she like here. She get in the seat, she go way down there. She went below hell in my car. I don't know how she couldn't see nothing.
And you sit above.
Hey, that means I'm good. I'm under God's grace. Anyway, like I was saying, so all of that happened, mind you. Fast for a little bit. The same day I meet her, same day we get married. So it was a first meeting, first date, getting married, scrambling. So I had to get 2 witnesses. As I got the 2 witnesses, mom's godmother, West Indian friend of my mother's. We got all of that aligned, and when we got married, it was so cool. At the same time, we was like, we both said to each other, like, yo, you sure you want to do this? There's no back seats.
We sat in a room and talked to each other about each other's problems and situations and all our little mental stuff. Anything that was going on with us, we let each other know. So we made sure that we was sure about getting married.
I ain't gonna lie. Once me and her was in that room for like 2.5 seconds, I had to grab one of her thighs and one of them little stretch marks that the Weather Channel be using for incoming weather. That shit was wet. I don't care. PG-13.
Did you just say weather marks?
Stretch marks that look like the weather, you know, the light.
You know what? You got one, huh?
See me? Anyway, so after all of that, we knew it was going to be good. When we got married, everything was good.
No, I'm going to be honest. Before we even went to get married, we were in a room. He started kissing me. I'm going to let y'all know right now. It almost got started before we even got married.
That's what we doing.
We telling the honest truth. We telling the truth right here. This is our real honest video.
Wow. Wow.
We almost.
I wasn't doing none of this. I'm a Leo.
He's alive. We both. He just say the thunder thighs, the little stretch marks like the weather. All right.
I gotta put some sauce on it. You know that's
my sauce is we almost before we even got married.
I ain't tried nothing. This was her. She tried to corrupt me. I am an angel. I do not do none of these dastardly deeds. Anyway, like I was saying, we get back to the story. Fast forward a little bit. We got married. That was a weird marriage.
Was you nervous?
I was nervous because I saw ducks in the background.
She was drunk.
I seen 2 squirrels pass by shooting dice. It was the wildest wedding. And she told us
You saw that dog canoeing?
She told us her husband died. So I was like, she worked for the government, the county. So she was able to drop all paperwork for us and everything. That was a blessing. But I was like, yo, what is up with Shorty? So we got married. Fast forward, we went to dinner. This was the worst part of the wedding. Me, my mother, my godmother, Cece, we waited 3 hours just for a seat at Longhorn. The food wasn't even all that. We was just happy to be on a first date together. I don't know what they was doing. They told us, well, if you're not chewing food, you gotta have a mask on. I wanted to leave immediately. Everybody also called me crazy because I got married that quick. I didn't know this girl from a can of paint. Beans, whatever, it's the same difference. I don't know if her EBT credit score was below 400. I don't know what's wrong.
His GPS was probably a 1.
That's cool, whatever.
I meant GPA.
Every video.
You usually catch me before I say something.
I'm not catching none of it. It's going, they're going to see all your blunder. After that.
After what?
After all this happened, we went home
Okay,
together.
so we got to delete.
After all of this was done and over with, we went home.
We were supposed to go to a hotel. We ended up not wanting to go. Let's be honest about that part.
I forgot that. No, I'm gonna tell my side because she didn't go in. I booked a hotel. She waiting outside in the car. I'm waiting to get the room. This is the Elkton. This is the Holiday Inn in Elkton on Elkton Road. Whoever the dude is with the dreads, my man, he was acting sassy that night because I booked for king size. You told me, what's wrong with twin size? You see how I'm built. I'm built like 2 suspensions off a Buick. I can't fit on this bed with her. We would have both been falling off the bed. By the time I took one roll, I would have fell through the first floor to the basement. That wasn't gonna work. So
to the grave.
All right, say less. I got you later on. So after all this happened, like relax, yo. So after all this happened, I told my man, like, yo, I'll give you a refund. No, I said I'll pay for the night that I was supposed to be there for and just cancel the next night since I'm way past check-in time. He's like, yo, what's the problem with the bed? I'm like, bro, this is my wedding day. Like, I'm not being uncomfortable. Mind you, I have a king-size bed. I'm going to a hotel. Common sense would tell me, just stay over there. But I just wanted the privacy. Be cool, me and my wife were cool. And no, like, nobody would bother us at our home, but still, it's just like, a different feel. Ended up, funds the thing, with the most sassiest attitude ever. Whatever, I don't care. Canceled the thing, refunded the money, went back. We slept the night, it was cool. She said it was comfortable, back was to her. Oh, that's that.
I never knew that story.
Yeah, that was that part. No, you probably forgot, but I told you But yeah, that was what happened. Now, when she got back to Louisiana, that's when everything was lit. I was just my man minding my business, and I got a blown up question like, yo, who is he? What's he about? And then this is your part to explain.
What you mean? Who is he? What is this about? You mean all my people at work and stuff?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even going to bring up my job because they terrible. And I really don't. I only care about some people there, not all of them. But like, I wouldn't say anything bad about it, but they all kept questioning like, who is he? You didn't know this person that long. You shouldn't have married him. You shouldn't have did all this and stuff. And I'm like, okay. And half of y'all are cheating on y'all men or sharing each other men or I don't know, probably doing the same stuff. I could do whatever I want just like y'all do what y'all want. So I decided to do what I want, is to get married. I always said when I was young, I always wanted to be married. I always wanted to. Never could find the right one though. Yeah, I can admit it was fast, but who cares? Look at me now. We are good. But yeah, everybody did question. My mom and them was questioning me about it, but then they said it was perfectly fine. Linda said she knew him and said it was good too, so we just let everything go. So, what's on your end?
How they feel. My brother. My mother and my sister was telling me to call him, let him know. I did this last minute. None of my family was there, basically, outside my mother. Everybody was. Some people were for it. Some people was like, yo, you're moving too fast. You don't know this girl. She might be in the streets. You don't know who she is. Ferret. But after, my brother told me, yo, you crazy. You don't know her. You should have called me. I should have gave you the okay to man. I'm like, bro, we don't talk like that. So, mind you, this one on speaker and she's hitting everything. Cause I'm trying to walk to the restaurant. We was getting our stuff at the time. And he was asking crazy questions. I just looked at it. I was like, all right, well, that's a supportive whatever. But the majority of the thing was, I said, I just followed my instincts and whatever happened from there happened and I was happy.
Look where we're at now.
4 to 5 months later. See how happy she is? See how happy I am? It's like, nah.
You see how I got never mind. Wow.
Who's a hater, yo?
Who's a hater?
Now go ahead. Ask some questions.
Ask you some questions?
Yeah, go ahead. You better both answer.
What's the silliest thing you've seen someone get upset about?
Silliest thing. Okay, I'm not gonna mention the dude's names because they next day in Jersey, but basically his cousin slapped his other cousin, like the one cousin slapped his brother with a clean pair of drawers, but he and them got into a fight over him getting slapped with a clean pair of drawers. He ain't like that. That is the most silliest thing I ever seen somebody get into a fight over.
What's the most silliest thing for me?
Yeah.
My ex-best friend. She's not my best friend no more, but she used to be. We was on a phone or something, and she had ordered something that she wanted. It was like some type of Philly cheesesteak. She had extra cheese on it and everything. And what had happened was... No, I did it like that, so you could pause. Go ahead. But after she had it, she set it down for just a second, like literally not even longer than a second. And her baby daddy came and ate it. So when she came back and she found out that he ate her Philly cheesesteak with all that stuff that she wanted, she ended up crying and fighting him. She literally got mad. And I was like, what? You fought him just because of Philly cheese? She said, you don't play with pregnant people. when they're pregnant, they want something. I'm like, yo, I don't know that feeling. Yo, I can tell you that's kind of true though. You don't mess with a pregnant girl's food. If they want something, give it to them. Don't touch it. You gonna learn. Right?
I hope.
You hope? I have to ask you this question because I don't know. What do you do when you hang out with your friends?
Yo, Punk, I love you. I'm lawyering up for this. I ain't saying nothing. Got y'all. I'm one of the soldiers. What I do, hang out with my friends. We open the Bible.
Heck to the no. I want you to tell
this
the truth.
Is my side. Let me talk.
And y'all bunks don't do that.
We quote the scripture. We talk to God. We don't do nothing. We are all kept men. We are 100% faithful. That's all we do. We just sit bears, and that is it. Now, if you're talking about 2017, that's different. We was lit, okay? We had some party. But all jokes aside, what we do...
I'm about to say.
We just go out, drink beers, catch up on just the life and just figure out what each other doing in each part of our lives. Like Ziggy is a Canadian. He promotes himself. Sheed, he looking for a new pair of ankles and he promotes his rap videos. Me, I hide steak somewhere in my arms somewhere.
You said new pair of ankles.
That's my brother's. Bug, he's quiet. He working somewhere in the post office, doing the mailroom. Dimitri, he's somewhere in the corner. I haven't seen him in a while.
You naming all your friends and telling their business, huh?
No, I'm not telling their business. If I really was telling their business, they would know. I ain't telling nothing. Fitz, he another one. He in the dark. He the spec bug. Those the guys you know about, but you don't see him or hear about them. There's Jazz. We just shot Jazz and Young Thought. Jazz, she's somewhere over there gangbanging with gators and with her gap. I love you. But it's over for you, shorty. Young Thought, he dressed like
you thought.
He dressed like he just came from Against All Odds in Zimbabwe. For those of you that she don't know about that, that's a clothing store. Jersey, y'all know what's up. But yeah, that's it.
Easy, simple for me. We go out and act silly. Well, when I was not with him, we'll go out and act silly, flirt with people. We'll tell each other, hey, go flirt with this person. And the person had to go flirt with that person.
Flirt with who? Dogs, cats, men, women? What is y'all flirting with?
It's all women. So clearly we flirt with men.
I don't know.
We're not on that side. So yes, we all go flirt. Okay, besides my cousin, me and her had acted gay one time inside a store. The woman had told us 6 feet apart. She said, well, we're going to be 6 feet apart when we sleep together in bed. I said, yeah, dang all right. And that's when I had licked my lips and we both started laughing. We walked out the store. Because the woman told me and her to be 6 feet apart. And we said, no, we wasn't doing that. So we do some silly stuff while we're out. Me, I'm going to be honest, I get very rude sometimes. It depends. Because if you walk in front of me, I'll tell you, excuse you. You've been excused. I do a lot in public. But yeah, that's what I do with my friends. We be hanging out acting funny.
She will cause a fight in Wawa one of these days soon. I will tell y'all. Because every time we go to the Wawa by me, it's always a problem.
No, it's not. It's only a problem when people go with me. Because the first problem was, I forgot something about a woman in her gas, and she said something about it. I told her to freak off. He's doing his job. So he gave me a free gallon of milk.
She didn't know where the pump she was at. So she was hoping that man could figure it out for her.
And he couldn't figure it out. So I got half a gallon of milk because I was backing him up. The second time my mama came over here when they had dropped me off, and a guy had told her, oh, we don't give out no bags in a nasty way. My mama said, well, I'm not from here. So how am I supposed to know that? So after she had that, she had went off to the side. He threw the money at me. So I was about to beat his ass, right? I'm telling you, over the counter, I called my husband and told him, I said, yo, there's something going on with this Wawa. He didn't believe me. I don't think he did until one night me and him went to Wawa and one of the persons threw an attitude at him. And he was like, yo, man, we can't come to this Wawa no more. He said, we got to go to the other one down the street. He said, just make a right and keep straight on down and it'll be on the left.
Straight? Okay. Anyway.
Isn't it straight? Right?
Yes.
What? Straight.
You're learning. Your GPS is 1. Anyway.
Oh, so now you're trying to make fun of me because I said GPS. I meant GPA earlier. Don't me. You.
Silence.
Tell your beard to silence.
My beard is better than your chin.
Not really.
You ain't white people.
Look. If I get a comb and comb through it, you'll probably scream like a girl. Or opera. What's those people that be doing those things? Yeah, it is opera.
If I sit there,
is it opera or opera?
Rub my
opera?
hand
Not
across
opera.
your face real quick. That's the same flakes that be in the buckets for KFC chicken.
Yeah, but you got flakes too, and it turns red. He got that little Mario face.
They don't see that.
Where if he hit the star,
that's just beauty.
If he hit the star, it does that little across his head.
That's not working for you. Anyway,
yes, it does.
That ain't working. Anyway,
it does work.
Now this is the last.
Browser.
You call me Bowser? Wow.
Dun, dun, dun.
She called me Bowser. Look at her.
Go ahead, make up something.
I ain't gonna make up something geek face. Go ahead.
If I'm a geek, you a nerd.
That still ain't work.
Duh, because we're both together.
I just got with last week. I've been trying. She been holding me hostage. She held me at gunpoint at the marriage. I've been held at gunpoint.
If it was, it had to be a Glock then, because it had to be as small as it could, because I didn't carry a purse that day. So you know where it was hiding.
Oh, you Michigan women, y'all carry weapons everywhere. You don't know where your blade. They had a weed. You had a blade in your weed. Anyway, listen. Let's get back to the real schedule program. So, this is the final question. Describe what type of home you lived in growing up.
Describe what type of home? A Christian one. I'm gonna let you guys know right now. We were so holy back then. I'm telling you, it was more like a Christian home. We couldn't wear short skirts, short shorts. We always had to wear everything over our knees. No, I'm being for real. I'm being dead serious. We read the Bible. My dad always sat down, read the Bible with us. Our mother and them homeschooled us. So we were homeschooled all the way until I was 14. Keisha was 13. Shasha was 12. My older sister, she had got her GED, and my other sister, she didn't go to schools because they wouldn't accept her. So after I got kicked out of school, I heard about this. School was just TVLA. My sister ended up going there. My second older sister, she went there and we both passed from there. All of us graduated. But yeah, I would say Christian because we couldn't eat pork. We couldn't do a lot of things, watch magic shows, cursing music. We couldn't even curse ourselves. We wasn't even allowed to have a boyfriend. So yeah, the household was pretty good for me until we all got older and started doing our own. So that's when we all fell apart. If I could go back to where I was, how I was raised back in my past, I would, because I wouldn't have probably did half the things I did of now. I wouldn't have did a lot. We'll just say it like that. How was yours like?
Mine was basically, there wasn't a lot of people that to Long Branch High School, Lakewood High School. Shout out to y'all in New Jersey. Some of y'all knew the story, some of y'all may not. Some of those years I was on Facebook, were going off, wilding. It wasn't the most pleasant. Moms went to America to get a better life for me and my brothers. I was basically going to church, but I lived a little ruffian kind of vagabond life. Vagabond is somebody who lives a roguish wild life. I was a kid. I had the essentials. I didn't have the essentials like everybody else. Stepmom, Miss Brenda, you know who you are. You a bum.
You talking about Barracuda?
Yeah, I'm talking about Barracuda. You know who you are.
In the last video, he showed you guys who Barracuda was.
Yeah, my fault. The editing was off. I have to tighten up. Barracuda came minutes later, but that's from here a little bit. And basically, the growing up was I had to get up 5 a.m., shower in the outside shower. And mind you, in my country, that water's cold at that time of the morning. So it's me and my
Remind them of your country one more time.
St. Lucia. It is very cold in the morning, and trying to get that up early enough for me and my brother to go to school, because I was in elementary, he was in high school, so he had to do this for years. And it was cool. I got like my brother. We was tight because the house was like weird and divided. My stepmother, she was just controlling and everything. She had the strongest chin in the world, and she had a mustache on her beard. She was crazy. All jokes aside, grew up rough. Wasn't the greatest, but it's like when I got to America, that's when everything became better. And I'm somewhat was in the church. I think it was a Catholic or the Christian, one of the two. I forget what that church was in town, but that's pretty much what it was. I
think she said Catholic.
It probably was, but pretty much I was in the house. It was my house, but it got sold off to my brother by family. Regular home, yard, dog. Nothing too much different. Wash and dry, regular. The American dream home, but in the islands. Anytime a storm hit, you lose power. All sorts of nonsense. But pretty much, in a nutshell, I had a rough life, but I grew up to be a kind of stand-up guy. So later on, I got the proper help, mental help I needed. Therapy to make myself into a better person. That's why I'm able to be with her without so much issues. Because if not, I'll be honest, this one lasts. Because I was bad. I'll be honest.
He think he was better than me. I'm telling him right now, I'm probably worse than him. I only can thank God above that he fixed me.
Well, amen to that, sister. Brother. Yo, you are so hurt, yo.
How am I hurt?
Every time you smile, you remind me of the link things in Pikmin where you gotta put the electrical to light up the situation. Anyway.
This is orange, not yellow. They didn't have no orange Pikmin. What you trying to numb on? A banana with no teeth?
I got teeth. You're about to lose yours soon, shorty. Anyway.
You lost one too, didn't you?
Yes,
you did.
That's different.
All right then.
I'm trying to get beat up. Anyway,
you are in after this video, he will.
Anyway, this is all for us today, guys. Thank you for tuning in once again. Like, subscribe, comment, let us know how you feel about the video.
Actually, I want you guys to comment the next videos, basically comment down below what y'all want us to do next in our video. We'll do it.
Yeah, share it amongst your people. We are a wholesome family, I think, allegedly.
As long as we got fried chicken, we are for this one. Till next time, Sherman CC out.
Bye.